Good morning. I have gotten approximately 9,000 requests to show my morning makeup routine, which I find kind of funny because I have no real idea what I'm doing. Everything that I know how to do with makeup I learned in a YouTube video, but since you're asking, I will show you. So I curl my hair first. I'm just gonna tell you all the stuff. I wrap it around the outside of my curling iron. This is just like my normal morning hair. And then I use a clip to pin it up because I want it out of my face. This is what everybody uses. There we go. So this is actually called unicorn essence. It's a joke. It's like a base, and I do it really lightly. I do a lot of my makeup with my fingers too. So it's probably important for me to tell you, I have skin that gets really dry right here. Maybe that's rosacea. So I do a lot of work with skincare, but then I also put on in summer months or deep in the heart of winter when it feels like it's drying, I'll put a little base to get myself going. Next, I'm gonna put on Clos de Peau Radiant Fluid Foundation. It is a freaking miracle, and I use a mix. I mix two together. That's something a makeup artist taught me to do. One is darker and one's lighter. Can you see they're two different colors? Now I mix them together, but what I like about that is if it's summertime and I got a little bit more of a glow, then I'll use more of the darker one. If it's winter and I'm pale, I use more of the lighter one, and it's a way to just like blend really nicely. So again, guys, this is not how real people do their makeup, but you wanna know, this is how I do my makeup. So I just use my fingers. So that's the foundation, and I think it goes on nice and pretty. It Cosmetics, this is Bye Bye Under Eye. Oh, and it just like brightens your eyes, makes everything look so much more awake. Yeah, right there. Okay, so for under my eyes, to set it so it's not gonna sweat off, it's not gonna go anywhere. Also, I think really adds a nice like pop underneath your eyes to make you look more awake. I'm using the Laura Mercier. It's the Translucent Loose Setting Powder. Oh, this camera's like, we know there's a human, and there we go. That's what I'm using. This is a Pro Precision Powder brush. I got this at Sephora. It's number 59, guys, if you want this brush. So I get a little out, I put it, here, tap a little bit off, and then I put it under my eyes, really lightly. Okay, now this is where a lot of people go wrong. They put that setting powder underneath, and then, you ever seen those celebrities in pictures where the powder is still there? So I give it a couple of seconds. You don't have to do that weird blow thing I just did. And then I brush it all off. Well, not off, but I'm basically getting rid of all the excess. Now, I contour, which I didn't even know was a thing until I watched YouTube videos, but to me, it just makes it look like I have a nice little tan. So this is NARS South Beach. I put it in the, right here, a line, right here. And I do a little here, at the bottom of my chin. And then I go 1, 2, 3. See that? Yep, okay. Then, this is a brush. If you don't have this brush, I actually think if you want to contour, you do need to get it. I won't really tell you that about anything else, but I think it matters. You don't have to get this exact one, just the flat Kabuki brush. You can get it at Sephora. And then I just rub it in with circles. So it just kind of adds a nice little glow to your cheeks, underside of your chin. Oh, and then this is my favorite part, the hairline. A little bit out from the hairline is my favorite because it makes me look like I have a tan, like at least in my own mind. Sometimes I'll do this part a little bit more intense because I just like the way that looks. Okay, so this is, again, it's a Sephora brand. This is the Pro Sculpting Blush Brush. This is number 99, in case you're wondering. And then I'm using, again, this is NARS. And this is, it's a little 2-pack. It's Orgasm, which literally every beauty blogger is obsessed with. Orgasm and Laguna, I think, yeah, Orgasm and Laguna. And then I just do boop, 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 boop. You don't have to make that sound. I just apparently felt the need to. I just put smile and then put it on the apple of your cheeks. Ladies, there's literally, like, if you don't do anything else, can you do me a solid and give your eyebrows some shape and some color? Can you just please? Eyebrow and then eyelashes are my two favorite beauty things. Okay, so this is, I've talked about this before. I've been obsessed with it for years. This is from Anastasia. It's her brow kit and it comes in different colors. She sells this kit and it's different templates, eyebrow shapes. So if you have like thicker, thin, or whatever, you pull out the templates and you figure out which one is you. So my template shape is the petite arch. Can you see that? There you go. There you go. You can see the shape, right? And then I use taupe, the Anastasia taupe, great, which is 2 colors. And I just, obviously I use the darker one a little bit more, but I just brush up on my brows and then I do a back and forth again, but I usually tend to go with the darker. I like when an eyebrow is darker than hair. I think it's really pretty. Clearly, I do it all the time. I'm gonna try this here, but I may have to use the actual mirror because this is like precision work. So I line it up with my actual eyebrow. Check it out. Yes, that looks good. Forgive me because I'm gonna look in the real mirror and do this because I do not want to have a freak show eyebrow today. That looks nice. Then I will give it a brush up again so it looks a little bit more natural, not so perfect. Add a little bit. There's always, to me, a little bit, like a couple spots where it doesn't quite go in, and so I'll just fill it in with a brush. Great. And then I do the other side, and it's important, see the difference? It's important that when you do this, you can't just like throw this guy up here and then go, because most eyebrows are sisters, but they're not twins. They don't match perfectly. So when I put on my other template, I'm making sure that it looks like it's at the same height and place as the other one. And then this is where I always am like, okay, I did not get that exactly perfect. That one's arch looks greater than that one. Now I'll look in the mirror. Sorry that I cannot do this. I just can't do it directly into camera. And then I'll fill in so that this guy matches the other one. And guys, this is about practice. All makeup application is, you are not gonna get it right the first time. The point is that you keep trying, you see what works for you. That looks pretty good. It's not perfect, but I'm also not gonna obsess about it. First of all, many times, this is the end of my makeup routine. Like, done. But if I'm going to work, I actually do eye makeup as well, so I'll show you what that's all about. This is Nude Spectrum from, see, it's Nude Spectrum. I don't even know how you say that brand, Zoeva. This is the all over eye powder brush. This is, again, these are Sephora brand. This came in a pack. I use basically any of these to go all over, but I tend to like the pinks. I kind of go back and forth. And I literally, it's called all over eye powder for a reason. I put it all over my eyes. This brush tells me it's for smudging. I didn't know that, I've been doing it wrong. But let me just, it's like a little flat, I don't know. It's a flat brush, guys. This one. And I do my arch, my eyebrow arch there. This one tells me it is a medium shadow. That feels right. I'm gonna do neutrals today. So I'm gonna do this guy right here. And I'm gonna put him just in the corner. This guy is blending. Okay, I have been doing this one right. So now I'll just take him and I'll kind of push them all together, like in swirlies motions. Again, I'm not using proper language, but that's just to keep, if you've ever put on eyeshadow and then you've had like a bunch of powder in the corner and it doesn't all look blended, that's what that guy's for. Then I use an angled liner. Good, also been using this one correctly. And I will put, this is my favorite lining color in this. I also do this guy, and this one looks really pretty under the eyes, but today we're not gonna go too bananas. We're gonna do that guy. And then I will put this in the corner. Again, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna look over here. I'll put it in that corner. I'll do it about to halfway across my eye. Basically, I'm creating a little, I do my lining, if it's day, then I do my lining with powder. If it's night, then I'll add like an actual eyeliner. But during the day, I feel like this does a good job and it's not too harsh. Then I take that same powder and I go under, just really lightly from that corner. And then I make sure that you use your finger to smudge that in. Now again, you wanna just like step back and make sure the eyes look the same. My last step is a highlighter. This is Fenty Beauty. And it's Hustler, baby. So I just take a little here and then I, above, basically where would the sun hit you? So above my cheekbones, above my eyeshadow, my eyebrows, on my nose, on my chin. My two favorite lip colors right now, I love Huda Beauty. I love her on Instagram. I think she's so fun, but I also love her line. So her lip stuff is just fantastic. My favorite is Gossip Girl, which is a little lighter, a little more pink, and then Trophy Wife. So I will usually use one of these two, or I will mix and match them. So today I think I'm actually gonna do a little bit darker. Okay, you can see that's pretty dark. I kind of do actually do the whole thing. Who am I kidding? I love this because it's gonna stay on to some extent all day long. Okay, this guy's dark, so you're like, whoa, that's kind of crazy. But Huda's magic is that you buy her lip stuff and it comes with other, like the lip glosses that lighten it up. Hey guys, if you like this video, even though I'm really not knowing what I'm talking about, I hope that you will give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel so that you get a notification every single time I post something new, which is at least once a week. I'm gonna be honest, people always ask what lip I'm wearing and I am never really able to tell them because I mix like 15 colors until it just turns the shade I want. So this lip gloss is, does this have a name? This is Muse, which is, pull that in a little bit darker, and then I'm gonna add just, this guy is Wifey. And right in the center, see? Where it's sort of like its own little highlight. That's my daily going to work, doing my makeup routine. So I hope that you found it helpful or at least entertaining to laugh at me not know the words to stuff. But that's what I got.